First thing, just man, 39 days. Just talk about being home. I mean, you recognize the place?
Yeah, God, it's nice to practice in the pit. It's nice to be home. You know, Fresno was in the same boat. I was talking to their coach, and they were on the road for a month before they got home. And, you know, it's not ideal. It's not the way we wanted the schedule. We don't know what conference is going to bring us. So when, you know, we made the schedule, we wanted to make those games away from home during the Christmas break. And, you know, hindsight, it just didn't work out for us the way we wanted to. But, you know, at the same time, it's good to be back home. You know, playing in the pit, playing on the road, we've got to play better. It doesn't matter where we play. We've got to take care of the ball. We've got to put ourselves in a position to win. Against Fresno State, we did. Against UNLV, we didn't. And we have to learn from those things. You know, we're still young. We're still learning each other, but that's no excuse to not put ourselves in a position because we're a very talented group.
Does it almost give you some momentum to come home? You know, like since you've been out on the road, it didn't work out exactly how you wanted to, but the last game coming back, you saw some flashes. And
Yeah.
now you're here.
No, I think so. I think if we can build on that momentum, you know, we still make some of the same mistakes in practice, which is, you know, sometimes drives you crazy as a coach, you know, but you still have to keep teaching and they still have to keep learning. You know, the biggest thing is it brought us a lot of momentum because we played a pretty good second half at Fresno State, and they did a great job of putting everything together and making it a one-possession game. So I think there's a lot of momentum we can build on that. But that being said, it's a new day and it's a new team. So we have to play better. We have to play smarter. It's at the point where it's up to them. You know, they've got to take ownership of this team. They've got to do the little things. It can't be just the coaches getting after them all the time. And, you know, I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow because I think they've got a good couple days of practice. I think they're ready to get out there and play as hard as they can and as smart as they can. And we'll see what happens.
We were talking to Antisha about her home debut and the butterflies and all that. And what did you tell her? Did you tell her don't invent the wheel?
Well, you know, it's funny because she's played in a bunch of games already, so I didn't even think of that. I didn't even realize this would be her first home game. So thanks for doing that. But you know what, Tisha, all she has to do is just come out and play the way she knows how to play. You know, at this point, she shouldn't have any butterflies. She shouldn't have any anxiety. It's just playing basketball. And it's something that she's done, like all these kids have done, you know, probably since they were at least 10, 15 years old. So I think for her, it shouldn't be any added stress. She just has to go out and play basketball like they all do. And again, if they play as hard as they did against Fresno, this team can win a lot of basketball games. But if we play the way we played against UNLV, it could be a very disappointing year.
What concerns you most about them?
They're very well coached. They play very, very hard and physical. They do really a lot of nice things. Their posts are very good, and they finish down low. Their guards shoot the three very well. Their point guard, number 5, she really makes them go. She's smart. She's got a great hesitation move. Very, very good passer. And, you know, again, like UNLV, they're going to have the extra motivation. You know, not that that's going to drive them, but I'm sure they've talked about us being the team that knocked them out of the Mountain West Conference. And, you know, you can't ignore that. You know, you have to acknowledge it, but at the same time, it's a new year. It's a new team, both of our teams, and we're both fighting to, you know, try to make a run at the conference. And I think there are 5 teams that have a chance at it, and I think Boise State's one of them. I'll put ourselves in there, and then the obvious. You got Wyoming, you have San Diego State, you know, now teams are escaping me, but and Fresno State, yeah, but there are teams that can make a run, and I think Boise State is definitely one of those.
That makes winning at home even more important.
It does. It does. You have to take care of your home court, and you have to get on the road and get some splits or sweeps, and that's hard to do in our league. But, you know, first things first, Boise State's awfully good, and we have to really be focused if we want a chance to get this one.